Well, good evening. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. We are here for round 2 of our GT3 World Challenge, which will be pretty interesting, I think, especially that we're at the most insane track I'd like to think on the calendar that we've got. We're here at the Laguna Seca. Sorry, the stream is just a little bit delayed. We had a few delays from qualifying. From briefing, which overran a little bit. But we are here, so thank you guys for joining us today. Hope you are well. Hope you are excited for this round of epic racing, hopefully. I'm here with Ches, but he's not going to be talking much. But if he is here, he'll make some good comment.
Hi.
Something. So yeah.
I'm just lurking in the background, working on some other things.
Yeah. But yeah, just if you see anything or hear anything or anything like that, then yeah, feel free to pop in and mention it.
Definitely.
But what we're doing today is we're doing a split race, not split race, we're doing a split qualifying session, aren't we? It was suggested by some of the members of the community to do this in order so that everyone could get enough time in for their qualifying laps, especially at a track like this where it is so tight and small, really. It was kind of needed more than anything. So that's what we are doing. We are running a split 15-minute qualifying for each group. So the groups have been named, and they are on track at the moment for another 13 minutes, I think. No. many minutes is that? 7? 8? Something like that. But yeah, so should be pretty interesting. We're currently watching Thomas Bussatelli, who's currently on pole as we speak. In this group as well, you've got Robert Bjorkman, who looks in a better position than they did last week. Who else we got? We got Adam Davitt, who's returning to the series. He's in this group as well. Who else? I'm just going to go through order. Luca Mari is in this group, but not on track, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Number 23, Jesus, is on track. He's currently P4. He's just pulled alongside off the track. Maximilian Weglars is on track as well in this beautiful Jägermeister GTM BMW. Really nice livery there. Of course, we don't support the use of alcohol or anything else. Who else is in this section? Hayden Sweet, who switched from Lamborghini to BMW this time around, which is going to be interesting for him. I know he's a lot better in the BMW, and I think he was going to struggle with the Lamborghini here at Laguna Seca today.
He's a very solid BMW driver.
Yeah, he's solid. He's a very solid BMW driver.
Yeah.
We've got number 32, Baris Kakirel, in the Anatolian Racing BMW as well. I think BMWs are going to be a pretty good car for the circuit. Who else we got? We got Florian Horvath, who's not able to set time yet. He's heading out on to the track, but he is in the Honda. Bold choice. Really, really bold choice. Olav Naheem should be on track as well. He's currently P3 in the Ferrari. So really good job from Olav Naheem here tonight. Who else is in this section? Pietro Becchi is currently in the pits. Kevin Pikiri should be on track as well. He's just heading out onto track now as we speak. Finley O'Reilly in the Bentley. We'll be hoping for a better result than last week. And then finally in this group, Michael Poccomandi in the Lamborghini, Uma Kromzik in the Ferrari, and Richard Walters in the Mustang. Other than that, I don't think there should be anyone else on track at this point. And the rest of the cars will be in the second group. So Luca Mari really needs to get back out on track. I'm not sure why they are on track, especially since they are in Group 1. But if you don't go out in the right time, then you've missed your slot, I guess. That's how it'll be. As we can see currently, Thomas Bussatelli is still on pole by 3/10 at the moment, with a 1:21.8. Robert Bjorkman 0.39 behind with a 22.2, followed by Olav, Richard, Finley, Becchia, Kakarel, Jesus, Promix, Adam McDavitt, Weglars, Poccomandi, Pikiri, Hayden Sweet, and then Horvath. So those are all of the guys. Hi, let's see how 444 is doing tonight. He must be confused on the slot. Yeah, Hunter, he must be, but it's not my fault if you're not listening. As we see, this guy's on track, so that's going to be a DQ because they are in the wrong one. Anyway, sorry for that. We're going to check up on Who are we going to look at? We're going to look at Hayden Sweet, who's up on his time at the moment. Into the beautiful corkscrew here at Laguna Seca. We ran this circuit in season 1. We had quite a few people who were still with us who have experienced this track, but that was a pretty crazy race. Our first ever ACC race at the league, and it definitely wasn't. What's the best word to put? Wasn't ideal, let's say. So yeah, Hayden Sweet didn't improve on that lap, but Kevin Pakiri's improving on this lap. Currently 4 tenths up in his time in Sector 1. He's currently 15th, so one of the last ones off this group. Definitely wasn't ideal. Were you even there for that, Hunter? I don't think you were. I think you joined just after, didn't you? Must have been. But Kevin will be hoping to improve very soon. 3 tenths up into the corkscrew section here. See if you can keep it in the limits and get it round the track. This is such a difficult track, to be fair. I tried it earlier with the Aston Martin and I was really quite struggling with curbs and grip and stability, so I can only imagine that these guys are suffering, or at least not in the best positions. Kevin's not going to improve this lap, but he's going to start another lap, and it looks like there's been a big incident actually. I saw a few cars stopped on hold on. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, what is happening? Something happened. I clicked a button and it didn't work. Okay.
Give it an issue?
Yes. Seems like our sheet is not working.
Huh.
It's great. Cool. Anyway, back to normalities. We've got 30 seconds left of this qualifying session for Group 1. Botticelli's still on pole, Richard Walters second, Robert Bjorkman's third. He's improving though. As we get into this final part. So it is now Group 2's time to go. Robert Bjorkman is not going to have time to do another lap though. Who else is on a lap? Florian Horvath is on a lap, so anyone ahead of Robert Bjorkman should be able to set another lap, but we'll have a look here for Florian, who's got 4 tenths at the moment. It's going to come across the line and set a lap good enough for 10th still, so not too bad there. Kevin Pakiri coming around the final few corners now as well. 900ths up on his time. Comes across the line, doesn't improve, but well done to him. Florian, and there goes Olav. So these guys should be returning to the pits. this urgency as we see the rest of the guys head out on track. Here we got Henry Tonts, Vladislav Balkin in the McLaren there. Now this seems like it's going to be a busier group. We've had a few people join, so we've got Engelhardt, Hunter Davis rocking the Formula GT Mustang. We've got a bit of a traffic jam here as well. Leandro Reinho is about to start his lap. Drew Downing in the lovely plaid Mustang as well. Matt Townsend in the Formula GT Aston Martin. Carella in the Acura. Luca Mari is not meant to be on track. So he'll go back to the pits. Christian Woodke in the Lamborghini, heading through the first part of the track. Tim Seeby in the Honda as well. Patrick Sagan in the McLaren. Brandon Fuller in the McLaren. Barry Hagen in the Bentley, the police Bentley. Lovely looking machine that is. Knight last in the McLaren as well. Luke Wilson last.
I will be back in just a bit.
Last week's race winner, Luke Wilson in the Mustang. And Fabiano De Genero in the Lightning McQueen Porsche. What a beautiful machine this is. Absolutely beautiful. And then finally Artem Kudesov in the Audi. Oh, gets a bit squirrely there on exit of the kink, heading up into the corkscrew here. And I will let you know when we get times in. So Henry Thompson's put himself into 11th with his time. And we can see Patrick Sagan's done a time, Fuller's done a time, but these aren't beating the guys already, so these are slower than Group 1 time so far. Tim Seeb comes in at 10th with a 1:23.5. Fabiano comes in with a 1:23.0 into 8th. Looks like he's going to get blocked here by another car. Kudesov comes 18th. Going to be about track position here for this session, I would think. Luke Wilson goes 6th with a 1:22.59. So that's currently 6th for Luke Wilson, race 1 winner. We can see more times coming through, but they are not really representative at the moment of grill positions. But Luke will really be wanting to improve. The BOP is pretty different here compared to other tracks, so we shall see how it goes. We've got Christian Woodke in 15th position at the moment with a 1:23.785. So not too bad from him. Crash up the hill after T6, yeah, I think I saw that. Whoopsies. We can see Matt Townsend's gone 6th, so he's beat Luke Wilson in the Aston Martin. Tim Seeves improved up to 8th as well, so really good job from him there. Fabiano still in 11th now. Kudesov improving to 16th. Barry up into 19th. Hunter Davis into 23rd. So these are slotting those guys in. Luke Wilson goes up to 4th now in the Mustang. So this will put him on the second row of the grid. 1:22.1. 3/10 up off pole time currently. Who is up on their time? Henry Thompson is 5/10 up, 6/10 up, coming across the line here. It's going to go from 15th to 11th there with the 1:22.950. Really good job there from Henry Thompson. Barry Hagen's up on his time, heading into corkscrew. 6 tenths up coming into the final corner. Fabiano's gone on to 5th, just behind Luke Wilson. Coming across the line, Barry goes from 20th to 15th with 1:23.4. A very good climb there from Barry Hagen. Englehart's going to improve as well. Fabiano is also improving. 2 tenths up on his time at the moment. Engelhart is 5 tenths up coming into the corkscrew here. See what he can do into the final sector and into the final corner across the line. Into the penultimate corner here, 5 tenths up still. Into the final corner, he's lost a little bit of time there. Maybe equalised a little bit. He's going to come across the line and go from 26th to 20th with 1:23.9. So really good job there from Preston Engelhart. Reinho is 8 tenths up coming across the line, 23rd currently. He's going to slot himself up to 15th. Well done, Leandro. Fabiano's 3 tenths up on his time coming across the line. Goes 2nd overall. 0.06 off of pole. 1:21.9. Just beating Robert Bjorkman. Carrera is nearly a second up on his time, going to come across the line from 28th to 19th with a 1:23.7. And Saigon is going to come and improve his time as well with 5 tenths up at the moment. Do let us know who you're supporting this weekend in this lovely race. Into the final corner, Patrick is 5 tenths up on his time. And we'll come across the line and set a 1:24.6, 29th overall. K is improving as well. Currently nearly 4 tenths up on his time, nearly 5 tenths up in his time coming into the final corner. This is where the people are really gaining their time or losing their time even. 5 tenths up in 20th. He's going to come across the line and set a time good enough for 15th. Really good job there from Christian. Correa is invalidated. It looks like he's gone wide in the corkscrew. Maybe took too much curve and just lost it all. Barry Hagen 3 tenths up in the final corner. And the lovely Bentley. 4 tenths up. He's currently 17th. He's going to improve his time up into 13th. Really well done. Who else is improving? Night Last is a second up in his time at the moment in the second sector. See what he can do into the corkscrew. Still about 6 tenths up into this final sector of the track. He's lost a bit of time though, 4 tenths now. Into the penultimate corner, 3 tenths. Into the final corner. It's a little bit slow on entry there, but gets a good exit, gets about 3 tenths out of that corner. And he's going to come across the line from 30th, and he's going to stay there, but improve up on his time. So Fabiano still 2nd, Luke Wilson 5th at the moment. Barry Hagen's up on his time in the corkscrew, he's lost at most of it. Hunter Davis as well. Not said much about him lately, but Tim Siebes up on his time. Tim Siebes about 1.5 seconds up on his time here. Sorry, 0.1 up on his time in the final corner. Going to improve his time, but not his position. Hunter Davis 2 tenths up in the second sector. Really struggling with that Mustang here at Laguna Seca, I think, is the general consensus there. only just going to improve coming across the line. Not going to improve position though. 3 tenths up from Kadesov at the moment in the first sector. Coming up to the corkscrew. Lost most of that in the corkscrew section actually. Three minutes left of this qualifying session. Let's see what people can do. Night Last is 3 tenths up on his time. Let's have a look at Kulesov as he comes across the line. He's going to be about a second, 0.15 up on his time coming across the line, and he improves to 19th position. So 1 position gained there. Night Last. Let's have a look at him as he's up on his time as well. A lot of tyre screeching there from the McLaren. 4 tenths up, heading into the corkscrew. Six tenths up in this final few corners here down Laguna Seca. Get a good exit there, and he's going to come across the line from 30th, and he's definitely going to improve up to 29th. Still a lot of potential there for him to improve. Luke Wilson is slightly improving. He needs to get as much as he can out of this car. He's just lost all of his time there. 2 tenths, 3 tenths now. I wonder if he's backing out maybe and trying to go for another lap potentially. Yeah, 1.5 seconds up off his time at the moment. But Matt Townsend is improving. There or thereabouts. See if he can get anything into the final few corners. As we've mentioned before, the final corner, he's bailing into the pits here. And it looks like Luke Wilson's done the same. Luke Wilson's coming out on track. I don't think he will have time to do another lap. It looked like he came out of the track, out of the pits with about 1:20 to go. So it might be a little bit touch and go for him. Wilson hustling on though. Henry Thompson improving just thereabouts. See if he can get any better position from 11th. Really good job from the Total Academy driver here tonight. Not going to improve, but Correa is. He's getting hustled on by Luke Wilson behind him. He's just lost all of his time in the corkscrew and spins it into the gravel trap at the penultimate corner. Not great there. Hunter Davis and Henry Thompson are both improving up in the first sector. Henry Thompson is going to go straight into that wall. That's his qualifying session done for sure. Let's have a look at Hunter Davis here as he tries to improve from 13th position on the grid currently. Fabiano is still second, Luke Wilson 5th. I did mention that Luke didn't have enough time, and it's true, he didn't. Oh, Kadesov having a big moment there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put you onto the trailer just for a moment. And just like that, perfect timing, we are straight into the race session here for Laguna Seca. This should be absolutely interesting, I think. This should be really good race for everyone. It's going to be about keeping your nose clean and, you know, not taking risks where you need to take risks, being sensible with lapping, etc. So it's all good, all good. But when the cars start running, I will quickly just run through who we've got for this race tonight. $33 cars starting here tonight at Laguna Seca. Please do, if you are listening in, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We are just about to hit 100 subscribers, so if you can subscribe to us, we would absolutely love it. It will mean the world to us. We have, you know, we've been doing these streams for a while now, and it will be absolutely awesome to have 100 subscribers. So please do come and subscribe us. So if you give us a like and subscribe, do join us on our Discord as well. That would be really awesome as well. But we are on formation lap here at Laguna Seca for what should be a really interesting race. Hopefully no I was going to say safety cars, but we don't really have safety cars in the game, so no safety cars, but no red flag. Looks like Kevin Pikiri is going to be starting from the pit lane. So just be reminded about some penalties as well. Thank you for reminding me. Just going to add them in. Is correct there. Olaf, Finley, Pietro Becchia, not my house, Patrick Sagan and Don Carver's all have penalties for this race, so we'll see what they can do. But anyway, we've got, as we head around to the final corner, we've got Thomas Positelli on pole, Fabiano second, Robert Bjorkman third, Richard Walters fourth, Luke Wilson 5th, Olaf Nyheim 6th, Finley O'Reilly 7th, Matt Townsend 8th, Tim Sieb 9th, Pietro Becchia 10th, Henry Tonts 11th, Umar Kromzik 12th, Hunter Davis 13th, Barry Hagen 14th, Baris Kakarel 15th, Jesus 16th, Christian Woodkay 17th, Reinho 18th, Horvath 19th, Kadesov 20th, Correa 21st, Balaklin 22nd, and Engelhardt 23rd, David 24th, Hayden Sweet 25th, Reglars 26th, Pocamandi 27th, Knight Lars 28th, Saigon 29th, Fuller 30th, Downing 31st, Luke Murray 32nd, Goncalves 33rd, and Kevin Pikiri in the pits. We are green here, and that's a great start there from Fabiano. I wonder what happened there as they come down into turn 1 or turn 2, depends what planet you live on. And it looks like it's mostly clean from majority of people. A bit of contact there. Looks like Hayden Sweet's gone off track there. And contact there behind as well. Oh, big slide there for one of the BMWs there. Hayden's lost quite a few places. Kevin Geary coming out the pits already. Lots of cars all jumbled up here. Look at that, Barry Huggins making places. Luke Wilson's made a place over Richard Walters already, as we see them nearly going side by side in the kink here. Really brave moves already on lap 1 of an hour and 15 race here at Laguna Seca. But a good start there from Fabiano. This is going to be redemption from last week, obviously getting involved in an incident with himself and Luke earlier in the race, later on in the race even. Kevin Picchieri's already gone off at the kink here, so not too good. As Goncalves has spun with Night Last, it looks like. Let's have a look at that. And it looks like they just checked up with the BMW in front and just caught Night Last there. Really unfortunate there for both of them. Not their fault at all. But as we can see, places are already being traded and gained. And the biggest gap is really at the back, to be fair. But obviously not really subjective. Hayden Sweet back up into 25th. As there is contact ahead. Oh, and that's a big collision there. But Hayden Sweet gets around that nicely. Let's have a look. I think that was Adam McDavitt here. Let's have a look at this incident. Contact side by side with, I think that's Balaklin, and just catches him. Ow, no, what is that? I don't know who to blame for that, really. But pretty significant damage there, as we can see. Heading up into the corkscrew. Just going to have a look for some of our closest battles. We've got McDavitt and Murray there. We've got Townsend on the back of Finley O'Reilly here. Finley O'Reilly's got a penalty, of course. So does Olav Naheem. These will be served during the pit stop window. Hunter Davis and Bakirel fighting out with BMW versus Mustang. Maybe Hunter's got a little bit of damage already. Might be the case, but is Hunter going to make a move into turn 1? No, he's not, but Leandro Reyno's right there as well. What can Hunter do from here? Matt Townsend's got ahead of Finley O'Reilly. Let's have a look how that happened. So Finley O'Reilly went wide at turn 1, or turn 2 if you call it that, and then Matt Townsend just slotted himself ahead. But now Finley's got pressure on the rear from Seebe and Krumzik as well, as they are going to head up into the kink here. Richard Walters currently with the fastest lap in that Mustang, so really good job from him there. And what can Finley do to get back at Matt Townsend here? Different lines from both of the drivers there. Two very dissimilar cars here, to be fair. And Bossatelli's already on the back of Fabiano Di Gennaro, with just a couple of laps completed already. Let's look back at Finley O'Reilly, who's currently in a train of Matt Townsend there. Look, you can see all the cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars just line astern in a row. Not line astern, but, you know, in a pretty small gap. Telly's still on the back there. Let's have a look at Luke Wilson, though, who's also on the back, with Robert Bjorkman in front. Robert Bjorkman's having a better race than he did last week, for certain. But all four of these cars, line astern in this final section of Laguna Seca. good fight here as well. With quite a few cars. Christian Woodke, Florian Horvath, Balaklin, Hayden Sweet, and then Michael Pokamandi and Engelhardt behind. This beautiful Red Bull Ring, sorry, not Red Bull Ring, Red Bull DTM liveried, oh sorry, NLS liveried car from Michael Pokamandi. Busatelli is still on the back of De Gennaro, I can't say it right, in that lovely, naturally aspirated V8 Mercedes AMG. You can see that Balaklin and Michael's involved in an incident. Let's have a look at what happened here. This is T1. He just loses it on the exit and just taps the wall. I hope that's not too much damage there from Michael Commandi. Gutting. Looks like Florian has got ahead of... Sorry, Balaklin has got ahead of Florian. Once again. Carrea making up some places as well. Engelhardt has dropped as well. So has Night Last. Not sure what's happened here. But we'll go back to Bossatelli, who, with De Gennaro, has pulled about a second gap to Robert Bjorkman behind. But then Luke Wilson right on the back of Robert Bjorkman there as well. So, a really interesting race so far. As we've got still Finley O'Reilly on the back of Matt Townsend. See what can happen here with Woodke and Jesus. The Jesus. Lovely light at the moment here at Laguna Seca. Really, really beautiful scenes. Look at this. Finley O'Reilly's hustling that Bentley on, trying to get that position back. Hayden Sweet made a position up on Florian Horvath there, as Reglars as well has dropped a position there in that Jägermeister BMW. Wilson's still right on the back, but look at Richard Walters right on the back as well now. Oh, and that is an issue for Henry Tons. He's had a spin there in the corkscrew. Let's have a quick look here what happened. Too much curb and a little bit bouncy. Does not make contact though. Good stuff there. Good avoidance from everyone else as well, and just waits patiently for the opportunity to turn it around. Hayden Sweet making up loads of positions here as well. Nick Wilson, Robert Bjorkman and Richard Walters all in a line. Let's have a look at this. Hayden Sweet, can he go for a move on Balaklin in turn one? He's on. Ooh, he might do it. No, he's going to stay out for a bit. Stay behind and try and make those positions up naturally. Kakirel and Kudesov here as well. And Davis just behind them. The gaps have started to equal out at the front. So you've got Fabiano, who's 1 second ahead of Thomas Bossatelli now, who's 1 second ahead of Robert Bjorkman, who's half a second ahead of Luke Wilson at the moment. But Hayden Sweet still putting the pressure on Balaklin in here in that McLaren and BMW. Finley O'Reilly's lost it. Look at this. He's lost loads of positions here. Oh no, he's binned it in the gravel at the corkscrew, hasn't he? Luke Wilson has got ahead of Robert Bjorkman. Let's see if we can see that on the replay. As they made the position up. Let's have a look. It was down into turn one. Luke on the inside. Robert Bjorkman still there though. Ooh. Luke Wilson's got the inside though for the next corner. And Luke is currently through to P3 at the moment. Really good job there from Luke. Kromzik on Sieb here, putting the pressure on as well. Feeling O'Reilly has decided to return to the garage. Michael Poccomandi has lost it in the first sector as well. What's he redoing? This currently is the closest gap on my screen at the moment. Bit deep there for Trackerell. Lost a little bit of time there. As you see Sieb catching back up to Matt Townsend here for P7 and P8 overall. Matt Townsend taking his tyres onto the gravel a bit there. Tim Sieb showing his nose a little bit as well.
I have returned. I just had to go make food.
Look at this now. Umar Kromzik is right on the back of Tim Sieb now as we head into Corkscrew. Really putting that pressure onto Matt Townsend, but that one didn't work that time. And Pietro Becker just behind Kromzik, he, as you can see in the background, is catching up to these guys, as well as Barry Hagen, just a couple of seconds behind as well. Battles going on up and down the grid, but this is pretty interesting here. Got another good battle here. Finley O'Reilly's gone off into turn 3, I think it is. And Bjorkman's still right on the back of Luke Wilson here for P3 and P4. Fabiano with the fastest lap of the session so far of the race. Around the outside, is he going to do it? No, he can't. He's gone very wide there. Nearly catches Hunter Davis, who takes full advantage of that mistake from Cacchiarella and gets right through. Bossatelli currently 2 tenths from Fabiano. Bossatelli's got some real good pace at the moment, as we see Drew Downing's off in the final corner. Ooh, slight tap there, I think. Pietro Becker's got past Kromsek, and look at this now, Barry Hagen. Hunter Davis making a move on Kudesov as well in the final corner. Doesn't get the proper run out of the corner though, so Hunter Davis is going to have to try again. We've got Patrick Seigan in the pits at the moment as well. Hunter Davis around the outside of Kudesov. Can he do what Kakirel tried to do? He can't do it this time and does literally the same thing as Kakirel did the lap before. But Hunter able to keep in front. And Kakirel's gone off the track there. Currently, ooh, Krumsick's gone off there. Barry Hagen's made up a place in it as well. See what Hunter can do. Bjorkman's 1/10 behind Luke Wilson. Can he send it around the outside? No, he can't. He's not got the room. Heading sweet on the back of Florian Horvath here. Michael Commandi's going a little bit slow as well in the first sector. Look at that. Good move there from Hayden Sweet. Using the BMW run and grunt, I like to call it. With two Hondas behind him. Horvath's going to send a move on the inside though. That's contact. Bit of a dive bomb there from Horvath, not too good. Flash of lights from Hayden Sweet. Still right there is Hayden. Maybe he'll try another move into final corner again. They are definitely catching up to the cars in front. Seems like the BMW gets a better grab at the corner. As I mentioned earlier, please do give us a subscribe if you are watching. It would be really appreciated. We're about to hit 100 subscribers. Maybe we'll do something special. I don't know what we can do. Let us know what you'd like to see us do.
24 hours of Nordschleife.
Politely, no.
In the most sincere way, not a chance.
Not a chance, mate.
Hey, I had to try.
Oh, Jesus is slow in this section. Is Kromsik going to take advantage of that and try and get the position? He doesn't, but it might happen. I think that Correa has had an issue and dropped back a little bit because Hayden Sweet is now 5 seconds ahead of Balaklin even. Kromsik on the inside of Jesus into turn 1 and gets that position done. Look at Christian Woodkey as well, just right behind him. get back to our lead battle at the moment. We're already coming up to laps on cars. That's Kevin Kiri in front, I think. See how Kevin is in regards to lap to traffic. Kevin doesn't need to move out of the way like that. It's written in our rules that you don't have to do that, and the fast cars have to go around you, but I don't think it slowed either of the top two down enough. Let's see. Luke Wilson and Robert Gottman get past these guys as well very, very soon. Got Drew Downing as well in front of them. Again, Drew Downing doesn't need to let them go, but if they think it's necessary, then they may do so. Hunter Davis is going to make a move on to Kudesov here in the Audi and the Mustang. Heading sweet up into 19th now, so really good job from him. He started in position 25, so up 6 positions so far. Kudesov up 8 positions. Goncalves up 10. He's obviously started from dead last pretty much. Kudesov looks like he let Hunter Davis pass, so Hunter Davis up into 11th now. Goncalves is going to try and make another move very, very soon as well, I would reckon. Kekerel right on the back of Reinho here. And Thomas Postatelli has got past Fabiano. Let's see how that happened. Maybe a mistake from Fabiano. Yeah, just a mistake. A big slide there from Fabiano, allowing Thomas Postatelli to go straight past. But Fabiano's still right there with Thomas Postatelli. Will a move happen here in T1? Perhaps so. And look at that, Thomas Postatelli going wide. And Fabiano back through to P1. With Postatelli having a little bit of a slide there as well. gaps are starting to widen a bit more. Not as many close battles anymore, but I'll keep you up to date. Pit window should be opening very, very soon as well, I would imagine. Middlehart has RTG'd. Hello, Finley. How are you? Not good, I would imagine. Meanwhile, Kromzik is stopped in the final section of the track. That's a very dangerous position to be in. But he's going to get it moving and turned around very quickly. Bossatelli 0.1 on Fabiano right now. Hi, Michael. Why aren't you racing, Mr. Michael? Huh? What's happened? Tim C, right on the back of Matt Townsend here. Welcome back, Chaz.
I had a bit of a Discord crash.
Discord, man.
Yeah, certified one as well.
Nice.
I had like 900 ping.
Ooh, and that is a very tight moment with a lapped car off the track, rejoining. You can see ahead the Honda. Ooh,
Oh,
that was
wow.
very tight there for the two leaders here. Michael's saying that he had 50 seconds of damage. Jesus Christ, let's go side by side into the corkscrew.
And the Lightning McQueen pushes through. That is a beautiful, beautiful move.
I mean, he was ahead anyway.
And still a beautiful move to pull off a side by side through a corkscrew. Doesn't matter if a move can still be a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side by side in the final corner as well. Fabiano's really defending boldly here. Still 2 seconds between Bossatelli and Luke Wilson there. So, race is still on for Luke, I think. Anything could happen, especially in the pit window. Look at this lovely view here of Fabiano and Bossatelli. We've got the pit window open now, so see if any of these guys come into the pits straight away. 973 Brandon Fuller has come into the pits. These guys are catching up onto some lap traffic as well. Adam McDavitt there in the McLaren in front. So Brandon Fuller, the only one currently pitting. Them come up the hill again. No other pitters so far. 444 looks like he's coming back in. Michael Commandy coming in for his pit stop. Side by side again into the corkscrew. What's it going to be this time? Thomas Busatelli ahead? Oh no, that's off track.
He's off track. Yeah.
I think there was a bit of contact there as well, perhaps, between the two. Yeah, looking on the sheet, there was a bit of contact, so that would have to be looked at by stewards after the race. As Fabiano has come in straight into the pits from first, leaving Busatelli out on track. So let's see how long it is before Busatelli comes in the pits. Balakin is in the pits from P24.
I will be back in a minute.
Fabiano's still in the pits with the fastest lap as well. Finley, what happened to you, mate? I don't know what happened. There was a lot happening with you, so I couldn't keep my eye on you. What a beautiful view that is. Fabiano comes out into P15 at the moment. Horvath is now in the pits as well. Henry taunts too. Luke Wilson comes into the pits. Thomas Busatelli staying out longer than his competitors. Kudesov and Davis are together as well for P10 and 11. Loads of other takers as well. Henry Taunts, Francesco Carrea. See where Luke Wilson's going to come out in regards to the Porsche. He's just going to come out just behind him, it looks like. Kromsick in the pits now as well. Hayden Sweet currently behind Luke Wilson at the moment. Obviously Hayden's not pitted yet either. Might he come in this time? Stays out. Robert Bjorkman into the pits as well from P2. Obviously people have got penalties as well to serve through this race. It's been interesting to see where people come out in regards to others with these penalties, especially someone like Olaf Nyheim or Beckier, for example. They might opt to stay out a little bit longer just to get that time, but that might be risky for them to stay out longer than that just to lose all of that time if that's where their pace is going. Bjorkman has come out behind Luke Wilson a significant amount as well, 2.5 seconds it looks like. Nyheim and Townsend in the pits. Thomas Butterelli still leading the race. Heading sweet into the pits as well now. Lots of people in the pits at the moment. Kevin Picchieri as well. Weglars. Obviously Matt Townsend has got out ahead of Olaf Nyheim with his 15-second penalty. Thomas Botticelli is now in the pits as well from the lead. Richard Walters 2. 5 minutes off the pit window left. Tim Seeb currently leading the way. Oh, there is accidents up ahead. Night last into the gravel there. Look at this. Robert Bjorkman on the back. Jesus, this is Jesus defending when he's still got to do his pit stop. Is there any point at this point? I don't know. Easily going to make the pass and to turn around here. Robert Bjorkman's going to go straight past. So Fabiano currently net leader by 1 second to Luke Wilson, and Thomas Botticelli 2.3 behind Luke Wilson. Robert Bjorkman 2.3 as well. Sim Thieb and Pietro Becchi are both in the pits as well now. So interesting strategy calls from all of the drivers here tonight actually. Walters on Olaf Nyheim. Still a few people more to pit. Team C, Jesus is into the pits as well now.
Oh, I've just seen a video of someone putting 10,000 pounds worth of upgrades on a 500-pound bike.
Wow. Luke Wilson's closing in on Fabiano here as well for the lead of the race. Who are you spotting, Luke or Fabiano?
Ooh, I gotta go Luke. Simply for the reason that I don't know Fabiano.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke's someone we talk to basically on a daily basis. He's always here. I haven't seen much of Fabiano outside of the GT3s here, but I'm sure they're both equally nice guys.
I mean,
oh, that is a wide McLaren.
It is. We spoke to Fabiano last week after his P3. So he got involved with an incident with Luke Wilson at Imola last week, and Luke Wilson's going to get blocked here by Krumsick. But yeah, and he was really pleased with how the race went, even though he had a slight incident.
It was just an incident.
But he said he really enjoyed the racing and thought it was one of the best races he's had in quite a while. So yeah, really good to hear that from our drivers. Thomas Postatelli is closing in as well. Look at him there, just behind.
Oh, it's going to be a three-way battle.
Three-way battle for the lead once again. We go back to Imola again.
So how many cars do we still have running today?
How many cars have we got? We've got 30 cars still on track, so not too bad.
That's amazing. Oh,
whoa. Big wreck there behind. Let's
almost took P3 out.
Yeah. Look at this. This is Krumsick. And Reinho. Ooh, that's a bad rejoin there.
They do make a bit of contact with Postatelli as well, I think.
Yeah.
But I think he got away well enough with it.
Regardless, let's have a look at this gap again.
I wish we could add the glowing effect.
Want me to have a look at anyone in particular, or?
Let's head on board for a lap with Luke, I think, if no one else objects. Yeah. That's perfect.
Just listen to that roar of that Mustang engine. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Indeed. Beautiful car. Makes some beautiful noise as well.
Looks amazing.
Oh, sliding.
Wow. 0.3 behind at the moment. Fabiano's
it's such a weird car, the Mustang.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like it's not steering at all, and then you have all the steering just a millimeter later. Millisecond later,
okay.
Sorry.
Sometimes it's shit.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah, exactly. Apologies for my language, but it's okay. I think
sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe blurb.
I mean, how many subscribers are we on? Have we been able to get up to 100 subscribers.
We are on 97.
97 still. Come on, guys, let's get those subs in before the end of the stream. That would be absolutely fantastic to have 100 subscribers by the end of this race. Can we do it? Do you think so?
I think so.
Look at that. As we finished our lap with Pete Wilson. Such a fast-paced lap here at Laguna Seca, isn't it? And the sub side. Luke's got the inside line though for the next corner. Surprise at 100 subs. What's that surprise?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. Given that it's a surprise.
Oh yeah. Samuel Braxton saying, who copied my Porsche, bruh? Well, one, you never raced a Porsche with us. Two,
if you don't own the trademark, it's not your Porsche.
Not your Porsche, mate.
Simple as that, mate. That's how it works. You don't own anything unless you have the copyright to it.
Quickly have a look at Barry Hagen, who's on the back of Kitchen Beckia for a top 9 result here tonight. Sorry, top 8 even. Olaf Naheem's dropped right down to 10th here because of that penalty that he's had to serve. Here we go. Can Barry make it happen here? Not this time. Maybe into the corkscrew or the final corner. Or something like that, that might be able to work for him. Bosselli still behind Luke Wilson, but putting the pressure on, and Olav Naheem's closing in on Barry Hagen as well here now. So Barry's going to have to attack and defend at the same time for P9 in this race. 26 minutes to go. Olav's on the inside there, but he's going to be on the outside for the next corner. Barry's going to keep it. Go back to Thomas Bosselli and Luke Wilson. They're absolutely neck to tail right now. Who do you want us to focus on for a little bit? If you are watching, let us know who you're supporting and we'll have a little look at them for a little bit. This is really allowing Fabiano to get away with this. 2.5 seconds gap at the moment. Back here, has been passed by Barry Hagen. And look at this, into the corkscrew, still trying to get it back. Look at Olav though. What can Olav do? You want us to look at Barry? Well, Barry's just ahead of this battle, so I hope that's enough for you. Look at that beautiful Police Scotland livery, even though he's Irish. Don't really know how that makes sense, but we'll move on with it.
It doesn't matter that it makes sense. It looks good and it's a Bentley.
It looks good. It's a Bentley. It's Barry. Barry's good.
Barry gets the pass.
Yeah. Oh, Luke Wilson and Bossatelli in the wars. Let's have a look how this happened. Coming into what looks like the final corner here. Bossatelli goes for a move and takes Luke Wilson out. Luke Wilson into the barriers pretty heavily there. Robert Bjorkman straight past as well. That is not good for our championship leader. Currently, Luke Wilson must have a lot of damage here. Oh, that sucks.
But is it bad enough to have to force him into the pits now? He only has 22 minutes left of the race, but we can see that car is not stable anymore.
No, but Bossatelli as well would have a lot of damage as well from that. And he knows he'll be getting a penalty for that. He's going to be kicking himself at the moment, I think. We've got Olav Naheem still right in the back of Beckia here, as well as Hunter Davis, Reinho and Balakin all for position here as well. And look at that. Reinho goes off track. Hunter Davis gains position there. That beautiful Mustang livery though, but Luke Wilson currently 3.5 seconds, 4 seconds back from Robert Bjorkman now, who is 5.5 seconds back from our leader Fabiano. So if I'm correct, at this point, if Luke finishes third and Fabiano finishes first, they will both be tied on points in the championship. A third place finish for Fabiano at Imola, and then third place finish for Luke here. A first place for Luke at Imola, and then a first place for Fabiano here would put them on even points. It would just depend on the pole times really. Who was on pole, who wasn't on pole. Thomas Bossatelli was on pole, so I don't think it will be the same. Yeah, actually, I think it will be. It will also depend on fastest lap. I'm not sure who got the fastest lap last time. I think it was Fabiano, if my memory is correct. Let's have a look at this battle though with Barry, Olav and Beckia. And that's Olav off in the gravel just behind. Bossatelli is just behind Luke Wilson now. But I don't see much point in what Bossatelli's going to do, because he's going to get a penalty anyway, causing a collision. What can Luke do to hold the position? Is he going to let him go, or is he going to have to fight him still? He fights him still. Look at that, Luke Wilson pulling all the cards out at the moment to try and keep that third position for the last 19 minutes. I don't think it's going to work out though for him. But really gutting there for Luke Wilson, straight into that barrier at high speed. There is contact and an incident at the corkscrew. Let's have a look here. Heading up into the corkscrew and gets punted in the back by Jesus Christ. Sorry. Hayden Sweet, though, up into 13th now. What an incredible result for Hayden this will be. And he's on the back of Jesus as well. Jesus also going to be getting a penalty, I would assume, for that. Bossatelli still behind Luke Wilson at the moment. This is our closest battle on track at the moment. Look at that, Hayden Sweet going straight past. What's Jesus doing? Has he got an issue? He's dropped so much time there. Very odd, and he's letting people go. What is he doing? Has he run out of fuel? Has he got damage or something? Going to let the leader go past now. That's really dangerous.
Could well be damage.
Could be, but very, very strange. Becky,
can we ride on board with him and see if we can see anything on the dash?
Jesus, let's have a look. Sure.
No.
It's not an actual view that you can see. It seems like it's okay now, but
yeah. Oh, interesting.
see Pietro Becchi here having to really put all of that work in here. No penalties for anyone at the moment. So.
Oh, that is a car off track.
Who was that?
It was green, I saw that much.
No, maybe Goncalves? Yeah, look, Goncalves stopped on the run down to turn one there.
Oh,
really close.
That's
here.
a bad place to be stranded.
Absolutely. Look at this though. Hunter Davis on the back of Henry Tonks.
I gotta say, we might be a tiny bit biased, but that Mustang livery is beautiful.
Absolutely. But even so, the Toga liveries look absolutely fantastic as well. So
as always.
That
Oh,
big moment there. Big moment there for Pietro Becchi. Let's see what the FG2L team versus the Toga team can do here. Luke's doing really well to hold off Bossatelli at the moment. Bossatelli's going to be fuming with himself for causing that incident, but Luke Wilson's going to be fuming with himself for being taken out as he lets him go. So that would put Fabiano up into the lead of the championship. As things stand. Side by side here, Pietro Becchi and Barry Hagen. Barry Hagen keeps the position though. Some really bold moves here tonight, aren't there? Keep an eye on that gap with Henry Tonks and Hunter Davis. If it lowers, then I'll switch over, but this is currently the closest we have on track. Is Becky going to go for a move here into turn 1? Might be able to do it. It's gone very, very wide though. As the sun's setting with 13 minutes to go of this race, the 75-minute race. Oh, and Hayden has lost it. Let's have a quick look if we can see what happened. Losing it probably there. Oh yeah, that's a big snap off oversteer and correction there for Hayden Sweet. Hayden's going to be kicking himself about it again. But we go back Barry Hagen and Pietro Beckett, and then Olav Naheem's also caught back up. Hayden's going to be kicking himself for that as well. He's got Caccarel right in the back of him now as well. Just overtaking Luke Wilson. Mandy letting them go past. Barry Hagen going really, really wide there. Pietro Becker is right there now. One little hiccup here and Barry could be ending his race just like that. Ending either of their races even. Barry goes wide in the final corner. Is this going to let Pietro Becker get past and maybe even Olav Naheem? Rare mistake there from Barry. I wonder what that was about. Barry's still there though. Hunter Davis has got past Henry Tonks. Is that Hunter stopped on the track? That looked like Hunter. Yeah, I think Hunter's had an issue.
Major issue, I think.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on this battle though. The gap between Luke and Matt. I don't think that really matters at the moment. Purely because Luke has got pretty major damage at the moment. Luke to Matt is 7.5 seconds. Some beautiful views at the moment, aren't they? Ooh, big moment there for Mr. Hayden Sweet. Gap is now 5.5 seconds from Luke to Matt Townsend. Richard Wald was closing in on Tim Seaby with 3.5 minutes to go. Gaps are closing up a little bit. Two and a half minutes to go. Fabiano leading by 2.5 seconds, nearly 3 seconds to Robert Bjorkman now. 4 seconds from Luke to Townsend now as well. Who should we keep an eye on for this final few minutes then? Gonna have a look if we've got 100 subscribers yet. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. We will be doing a 100 subscriber special or something along those lines. We're currently at 98, so 2 more subscribers before the end of the stream for us to get a little special for the 100 subscribers.
And that will of course be everyone will be informed on the Discord server is what I'm trying to say. I am extremely tired.
So
it's been a long day.
I was up till about 6 watching IMSA last night and then couldn't get to sleep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Barry Hagen closing in on Pietro Becca as well. Gap between Luke and Townsend is 2.5 now with 1 minute to go. I think there's going to be another lap after this for the other drivers. Please, 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 if there is anyone here who would like to come and have an interview with us, please do come join us in our waiting room box and we'll come talk to you and we'll have a chat with you. So please, please, please. It would be great to have the top 3 to talk to. So Fabiano, Robert Bjorkman and Thomas Busatelli. Obviously Luke Wilson as well would be a great person to talk to. Anyone really, for that matter. But this has been such a crazy race. Chaotic, I think is an understatement. But one more lap for the leaders as we come to the final lap of the race. Hayden Sweet, Florian Horvath and Krumsix all side by side here at the moment. One second between Luke and Nat Townsend now. And we're going to see Fabiano take the win. First win at the league and first win in this season. Congratulations, Fabiano. What a great race for him. Coming out to finish with 54 laps on the clock. Robert Bjorkman coming down as well. Thomas Busatelli. Obviously, he's going to get penalised for his incident. And there is the gap between Luke Wilson and Townsend into the final corner. I think Luke's going to keep it this time. As we can see Luke accelerate outside of the final corner. Luke's going to take P4, Matt Townsend P5. Got battle on our hands here between Seabay and Walters with a lapped car in between them. CB comes out on top, and Richard P7. Pietro Becchia being followed by Barry Hagen into the final 2 corners. Barry Hagen's very, very close coming into the final corner. Is he going to go for a move on the final lap of the race? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Can he get a better exit out of the corner? I don't think he's going to get it. So it's going to be Pietro Becchia in P8 and Barry Hagen in P9. Well done, you two. Olaf Naheem's going to come across the line as well. Just behind them, Kudesov. What a race that was. Well done, everyone. Fantastic job by everyone. Please do come join us in the waiting room. Wow. What a race.
Michael's already in the waiting room.
Michael's in the waiting room, is he? Already?
Hello,
Well,
Michael.
hello, Michael.
Hi.
Wow, what a race that was. That was not your greatest race, I guess.
No, I mean it's a racetrack. I'm not very. I don't like to drive. It just I can't click with it.
Fair enough. Sorry, just writing out a message. Well, I mean, explain what happened for you in that race.
Well, I mean I think the first 10 minutes of the race was pretty good from me. I gained a lot of places, lap 1 kept position, and then I don't know, the rear started to overheat. And I started to lose the car in every single turn, and it was just horrible to drive. I spun a lot, I hit the walls multiple times, and then I just thought to myself, I need some practice, I need some more driving, and I just continued on, tried to get out of the way, because I was, I think, like 8 laps down or something like that, and I just tried to continue driving it, and in the end I got like 1 minute and 10 seconds of damage over the whole race. But it's just this practice that I really need, and I will try in the future not to make as many mistakes, try to really finish the races, and even if it's only P30 or something like that, it's just
better than
I need
nothing,
this.
isn't it?
Yeah, and in the end I even made up 2 positions because some other guys DNF'd or whatever.
Well, that's the main thing, isn't it? And I think the best thing about it is finishing the race. I think that's the most important thing in something like this, is ensuring you finish that race, because if you don't finish the race, there's no point, you know?
Yeah, I mean, last round in Imola I got taken out and I was very frustrated, and now I reflect on it and thought to myself, so it doesn't matter where I'll finish, just finish it, just get some laps under my belt.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to the next race at Nürburgring, because that's a track where I'm more confident, which I know a lot more than Suzuka, Laguna, Seca, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for talking to us tonight, Michael, and obviously bad luck for you this time around, but hopefully Nürburgring will be a bit better for you, I hope.
Yeah, I'll see you next week,
See you next.
or tomorrow.
It's not next week, actually. The next one is in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, 2 weeks,
So,
but tomorrow is a race again.
Absolutely. Right, we're going to get our race winner up into the chat now. Fabiano is joining us with his first win of the season. Welcome, Fabiano. How was that?
It was interesting. I was really struggling with the car in mid-stint. My tires on the front really give me a headache.
Wow. And you had a few moments side by side with Thomas Bossatelli and Luke Wilson at some times. How was that? And are they good races? Are they good drivers to race with?
Of course, they're pretty solid drivers. They are really fast and really problem-solving, so they're really on your ass if they're once there. They're not making one mistake. I was really hoping. Yeah, it's really fun to race side by side with them. Everybody leaves enough space, so nobody gets tapped or punted out. Really fun.
That's really good. And obviously, this is your first race win off your career, I guess, at the league, as well as your first win in the season. What this does mean is that you are now leading the championship. Do you think that this championship could be yours?
I hope so. I really hope so. I have never really driven the Porsche with extra ballast on it, so it's pretty interesting. I don't really know. I just hope I come through with it.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time for Nürburgring. So thank you for joining us tonight, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much.
We're now going to grab in Mr. Thomas Bossatelli, P3 on the track. Thomas Bossatelli, what a race. I mean, incredible battling and an unfortunate incident between you and Luke Wilson. Describe to us what happened.
Good evening, everyone. I guess I missed the breaking point a little bit there, and unfortunately I collided with Luke on the last corner. I gave back the position, but in the end, I guess I did him a bit of damage because the contact was quite harsh. Unfortunate. What can I say? I'm sorry for him, and I hope we can battle again the next race.
Absolutely. Well, the podium's a podium. Obviously, you had a really good shout at probably the win even this race. I think it could have been the win, but it was definitely going to be a challenge after the pit stops, with you coming out slightly behind everyone else and Fabiano sort of crawling away. But yeah,
just
things can happen.
Yeah, just like last race, I missed a bit the pit. I guess I had the slow lap in, and then when I came out, I was 1-2 seconds behind, and I also made a mistake on the pit exit, so I lost even more time. But in the end, the pace was good. The problem here is that at Laguna Seca, it's quite hard to overtake and take the opportunities on other mistakes. I guess if someone just drift a bit, you can get alongside, but the track is really small, I guess.
Yeah, tight and twisty, and not much space, is there?
No, it's really easy to make contact with other cars, and so in the end, the problem was the start, leaving the P1, and couldn't get back there.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and I mean, congratulations on the podium. I'm sure something could change, perhaps post race, but congratulations, preliminary. And hopefully we'll see you next time at Nürburgring.
Yeah, sure. That's thank you.
We're going to get Barry Hagen in now, who finished I can't remember where he's actually finished. Barry Hagen, how was that for you?
That was probably one of the toughest races I've ever had.
Tense.
Yeah,
it really seemed it.
I had two cars right on my ass the entire time.
Yeah.
I was chasing down the Audi of Becca for most of that race, and then I had Olaf behind me for quite a portion of it. And I was trying to attack Becca, fend off Olaf at the same time.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it in the stream at one point. I was like, you were right on the back of Becca, but then suddenly Olaf was there and you had to defend as well as, attack at the same time. And sometimes that's not really the greatest thing for you to do, and you can get caught up and slow yourself down and lose concentration. So where did you end up finishing in the end?
P9.
So top 10, not too shabby.
I'm happy with top 10. Considering the strength of this field, I'm very happy with top 10. It could have been P8. I got ahead of Becky at one point, and I was holding him up. Holding him off, shall I say?
Yeah.
And then I missed my braking point at the last corner.
Oh, no.
At one point, and he got back through. I just couldn't. At the closing laps, I was catching him again. I was right on his bumper in the last lap, but it just wasn't enough.
I was thinking you might go for a send in the final corner at the final lap, but
I did debate it, but I was like, that's only going to end in a crash.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Absolutely. We are 2 subscribers away from 100 subscribers, so please, if you're not already subscribed, go subscribe.
Yeah, do it.
Do it now. Do it now.
Yeah, I was following Becca and I was trying everything I could to goad him into making a mistake, and he was just driving brilliantly.
Yeah, really.
And then he made one mistake out of the dip left-hander before the hill up to the corkscrew, and I just took full advantage. He dipped one wheel in the gravel.
That's the thing. If you dip a wheel in the gravel, you are going to lose time or a position or something like that. So it's just about taking what you can from it.
Yeah, we went side by side into the corkscrew breaking point.
I saw a few of those, and that was a bit scary. I must admit, I had a little bit of brown pants.
I will say, all hats off to the 2 guys I was racing, because we did not make contact once.
That's
and we were fighting each other the entire race. So it was amazing. It was amazing fun. It was just tough. Trying to get that boat to cooperate was, especially when the tires were dying, was hard work.
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, the Bentley has, quite a lot. It's a lot lighter than other cars, with regards to BOP. So, how does that play effect into your racing and your pace? How does it affect the car even?
Really well. It actually made it a lot more oversteery than I predicted at the start. So I went into I didn't really do any practice till today because I was doing the Mazzano endurance yesterday. And the second I got in the car, it was just oversteering a lot. So I had to start toning down the setup a little bit to try and reduce the oversteer. And that's really what the difference in weight was doing to the car. But I managed to hold it, and the pace was really strong in the Bentley, considering how big a car it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I expected it to be terrible here, but it actually was really nice. I just don't have the pace of the top guys to catch them.
It makes sense.
That was such a fun race.
Absolutely. Well, next track is Nürburgring. We've got a quick week break and then back straight into it at Nürburgring. And you're in a pretty good position for not the championship per se, but for at least a top 10 finish in the championship. I think is something that you can.
Oh yeah,
count
I would happily take that. It's P6 and a P9. I'm very happy with that.
Very good.
Obviously a little bit was down to luck as well, because I'm not the fastest of it, so kind of relying on other people making mistakes ahead of me.
Well, that's the thing. Everything's going to happen, as we saw today, for example, with Luke. That could have easily turned into a position that you would have gained from Luke retiring or taking another pit stop. Anything could happen, and anything could lead to you getting extra positions. But it's just about counting on them to get those for you.
Yeah, no, it was a very fun race, and Nürburgring will be fun as well. Yeah, that was good fun. I'm going to go for a sleep now. That was tiring.
Get yourself sorted. Well, thank you for chatting to us, and well done for another top 10 finish here in such a competitive field. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Chat to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, what a race that was. That was thoroughly enjoyable. There was a few times when it was a little bit boring, but every race is like that, isn't it? But well done to everyone. Well done to Fabiano, who's now leading the championship. Not by a mile, but by a decent amount. As we're watching on the highlights here, Barry and Pietro going side by side into the corkscrew. I mean, absolute balls of steel from some of these guys here tonight, and really, really good stuff. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching us. We've not reached our target of 100 subscribers. We're still 2 away.
Maybe next race.
We've still got a couple of minutes left on this replay, so I'll keep it playing for a few more minutes, see if we can get those extra subscriptions, and then we'll come back and end the stream off there. well, as soon as I turn off the stream and our sound, we hit 100 subscribers. Everyone, thank you so much for the support. I mean, this has been absolutely fantastic to do. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed and who's watched the streams. Thank you for your support. We will be doing a special very soon, so keep an eye on our Discord. We will update everyone on there.
Make sure you join the Discord.
Absolutely. Join the Discords. I will quickly put a link into the chat right now. Join our Discord, as we will be posting our 100 subscriber special in there very, very soon. 101 subscribers already. Wow. You guys are awesome. Wow, thank you guys.
What's that, like 4 or 5 new subs just today?
I think it's today.
I saw at 97.
It was 96.
So that's 5.
So
yeah, 5 then.
5 subs today. So thank you.
That's amazing.
Make sure to like the video as well, guys. That will be really great as well. So yeah, wow. I'm gonna keep these.
97.
Gonna keep these highlights going because really amazing race. Nearly 10 likes as well on the video, so please guys, let's get us to 10 likes as well, as we've got just a couple more minutes of this highlights to go from such an amazing race. I mean, some beautiful graphics we have been left with for this race as well. Some great racing as well, so thank you everyone for your continued support over the past few months and weeks. Thank you, Matt Townsend, for your comments. Not Hunter. Olaf just said, finally over and done with the penalties for sending Hunter to the Shadow Realm. Yep. Wow.
Down there, Hunter is as well.
You fuck around, you find out, right? Anyway, yeah, really good stuff tonight, and yeah, pretty clean compared to previous races. I think only 32 contacts picked up on our sheet tonight, and no checkered flag takeouts or anything, so I don't think we're going to be giving any disques tonight. Yeah, 2 seconds of damage to yourself, 45 seconds of penalty. It's not worth it sometimes. Sometimes it's just, you know, take it carefully. But yeah, nearly done with this. Thank you everyone for your support, and I can't keep on saying it enough. 10 likes, thank you everyone. You guys are awesome. But yeah. We're gonna have to do something big, aren't we?
We are. I already have some ideas.
If you have any ideas what we should do for our 100 subscriber special, please do let us know in the Discord. I've put the link into the chat, so do have a look. Sometimes maybe shit, sometimes happen. Yeah, sometimes it happens, yeah.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's what I meant. I think that's what Hunter was trying to say, but
if I speak, I am in big trouble.
Couldn't I have added 5 more moons so I could have got Luke? I mean, look, you are an FGTRL team driver. I should say yes, but no, I can't. Hunter has an idea. For 100 stars, we do 100 driver Nords 24-hour. Oh
yes.
Mental. Oh, Olaf's seconding it. No, guys, please, no.
And I third it.
No.
We will have to come up with something within reason, of course. It will all be announced on the Discord in due time. But up until that, up until anything's been publicly announced, you're more than welcome to send suggestions in to either of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Except Luke might not have to sit out if more than 60 join. Yeah, Luke can't handle more than that. But, yeah. Look, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. 100 hours Bathurst. Okay, Hunter. Okay, Hunter. Okay, man.
That's a ban.
Oh, God. What have we turned these people into, Chaz?
Absolute degenerates.
Absolutely.
Yeah, potato CPUs.
Yeah.
Likes to suck, I guess.
Sucks to be you, Luke. I guess. Just don't have potato CPU.
Hey, a Steam Deck does have a good CPU. It's the GPU that is completely lacking.
Yeah. Right. Well, Hunter, but only in V8s. Ooh.
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 You know what? What
V8. Oh, V8 supercars. No, V8 supercars at Bathurst.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that is pretty cool. 2 teams of 30 people for 100 hours of.
Yes.
You guys are.
No, but open tickets and send in whatever, or do it in the general chat as well over on Discord. We always look for any sort of feedback, both when it comes to future events or future whatever, or any sort of feedback is good feedback.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. We've had a awesome time, I think. But yeah, we'll be handing off today. That was round 2 of GT3 World Challenge here at Laguna Seca. Congratulations, Fabiano, on the win, taking the lead of the championship. And
we're up to 102 subs now.
102. Absolutely fantastic. I can't. We need to stop looking. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer, and then we're going to sign out. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and have a lovely week. We might be streaming tomorrow for the GT4s. We're at Bathurst, coincidentally. Please do join us if you do want to join it as well. That should be an insane race. It is known points, so anyone can join, and you won't have an effect on the championship at all. So, please do. Anyway.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you all.